Alright, hello and welcome. Hopefully this is actually working. Yeah, okay, seems to be fine. Alright. Um, normally don't stream tonight, but wanted to start getting back into streaming on Wednesdays. Primarily, I want to use it as, I don't know, an in case of kind of stream. Something where, I'm not able to stream on Sunday, or Saturday for some reason. I can use the Wednesday as kind of like I don't know, an overflow or whatever. I also just wanted to get back into doing some different games on Wednesdays. Like, finally finishing off that Mist 4 game, which I really probably should do. But, anyway. So tonight, I kind of wanted to use the stream for the first thing. Since I wasn't able to stream this past Saturday, I wanted to do it today because I really, really want to finish off Discworld 2. Last time, I was able to finish Act 3, where Rincewind went to the Land of Death and had to convince Albert that he would make a good replacement for Death. Unfortunately, in becoming more like Death, Death became more mortal, and someone tried to blow him up. So I guess now we're trying to... or I'm trying to either fix him, or find out who did it, or something? I don't know. But we need the real Death back. So this act is not going to be particularly long. Be lucky if it's like 5 or 10 minutes. I really probably should have just finished the game off last time, but I wasn't entirely sure how much more there was left. Turns out, not a whole heck of a lot. But I guess it depends on how long it takes to actually get through the last few steps. So, this video in particular may be really short. If I finish really super early, there's something else. I have another game set up that I can jump into. But that will be left for a separate video. So yeah, this may be split in half. Depending on how things are going. Well, we'll see. Yeah, as for right now, let's just finish off Discworld. So first things first, I think what I would like to do is jump back into Bonesock real quick. See if there's anything going on here, because it's the new location. This is where Death got blowed up. I also want to kind of talk to him to see what exactly I'm meant to be doing.
I wonder if there's any market for xylophones these days.
And gather up the bones.
I better leave his bones alone. At least until the men in white coats have chalked around them.
Ah, okay.
He made a dreadful death, but he might make someone a damn fine desk ornament.
Okay. Yeah, there might also be like an epilogue or something added on to the end. I don't know if there's like an extra little bit or something. Even still, it might not be particularly long. But yeah, there were still some things I didn't do in like chapter or Act 3. I wonder what I still have. Yeah, like do I need to give the rotten arm back to the vultures? Jeez, I still have the vampire mouse. Oh, I kept a bunny. Oh, right, I wasn't able to put it back. That's right. Burning rag, magnet, the hourglass.
Odd. Why does death have an hourglass? A little redundant, I would have thought.
Even death may die.
Gee, there's hardly any sand left.
That doesn't sound good.
Ooh, I'm going. I'm going. Oh, here I go. I'm still going, you know.
All right. Something to fill up your hourglass. I'm working on it. Honestly, you think nothing was done around here without me? Once, just once, I'd like to see an adventure based on Rincewind stays in bed and gets some kip while everyone else runs around and collects stupid objects on his behalf.
Okay, so that's what I'm doing. I need to find something to fill up the hourglass with.
Ugh. I'm sure that this hat must be in fashion somewhere, which is the scary aspect of the whole wretched thing. No point, it's blown to shreds. New improved cork, the accessory with 1,000,000 household uses.
Yeah, yoink. Do I need to put the cork in the hourglass when I find something to fill it in? Okay, so the question is, where do I go next? Where can I go that would have sand that can be used to fill in Death's hourglass? Now, again, I still need to give these vultures back their arm. Maybe I should go back to Jelly Baby and see if I can do that. Oh, there's also... Okay, the hill, the oasis, the pyramids. I mean, again, unless anything has changed for the act, I think the hill is done, oasis is done, pyramids are done, cartwheel is done, forest is done. There might be something new in Hollywood or Ain't More Pork. I can't think of anything that I'm specifically waiting for. Jelly Baby, however, there was supposed to be that merchant. Fountain of Youth. That's what it... Oh, Fountain of Youth. Maybe I need to collect some sand from the fountain or something? I don't know. Well, let's take a look down what's going on down here. Hello, vultures. Do I need to give you the thing yet?
Yeah, I know that's what they want, but I'll give it back to him in my own time.
Okay, not yet. Right, let's go see if this merchant thing is a thing, or was it just like background color? Oh, hello. Wait, where did he go? This is the camel merchant. Nope.
I'm in the mood for frogs. Yeah, frogs are the things I've been thinking of. But they're so small and green, and they reign supreme in this crazy Cassandra's house of love. Oh!
Ooh, much better. Yes. Oh, I like this one. Quite right. Plenty enough to go around. How'd you cook it?
Sage and onions.
Sage and onions? In the middle of the desert?
Oh, turmeric, rose water and onions then. Come on.
Yes.
Whoops! Well, there goes Casanunda. I'd watch what happens next, but I'll probably be here for days.
Poor guy.
Popping hummus.
Wait, so where's the guy? This just leads back to here. Where'd the guy go? Where's the merchant?
Ah, witness the all-powerful mystic-type skills of what would be the Far East if that direction existed here. Watch now as Yuri Jella manipulates the metal objects with the...
Yeah, metal objects, I know. I want to talk to the guy about the fountain.
All right, what about these other mystic powers then?
We have their fabulous pyramid powers of time and space. We have the mystic men sitting in deserts, and we have cut-rate camels, although they're not quite so mystic, but they can't half spit.
Oh, really? Is that all?
You want more? Then we have the fountain of youth. Yes, indeed, you can get a second childhood without all the dribbling and unfortunate bad type smells.
Now that sounds more like it. Where might I find that?
Oh, I've forgotten.
When they call your people fakers, they're not joking, are they?
How dare you cast aspersions on my mighty powers of, what's it called? It was on the tip of my tongue. Mine's gone blank. Right. Memory. There is a prospector what comes
that
through
guy.
here every now and again. He goes everywhere. He's been around for centuries. You ask him if he's ever seen a greater sage than Yuri Jella.
Okay, so where did he go?
Let's just stop all this now.
Popping hummus.
Didn't he come in here? I thought he did. This is the architect's shop. So this is just this guy. Maybe he went back over to his camels? No, he's gone. Wait. Something? Bug out? Or, wait. Did it open a new location on the map? No. Did something go wrong? Oh, there he is. Okay, so if he's gone, am I supposed to steal his camel? Oh, saddlebags.
A pair of saddlebags. Paired, of course, so you can lose twice as many articles as if you were carrying a single. Funny looking horse.
Horse.
Hey, look, a canteen.
Oh, okay. Oh, wait, if I get the vultures to follow him... Yeah, they should lead me to where the fountain is, I guess. Why did I steal his canteen? Oh, so he has to go back to the fountain. Okay. Yeah, there go the vultures. Oh, and I just instantly follow. There he goes. Into the mountains. No. Yes. No. The other mountains? Underground. Okay. Did I need to use the canteen for something?
Water. Well, it's wet, runs downhill, and you can see through it. Would you want a chemical analysis?
Water.
Nah, thanks, I'm not thirsty.
It's full, but is it regular water? I guess I need to get actual proper water. Okay. Fountain of Youth.
This place looks like a good place to sleep.
Place to sleep.
A pedestal. I've always wanted to be placed on one of these.
And the fountain.
There's lots of sand in the bottom. The water is spurting up through a little hole in the base.
And yeah, okay. That's kind of what I thought. Alright, let me just in case.
There's lots of sand in the bottom. The water... I can't hold water in my bare hands, and I'll only get wet trying to get some sand.
Okay, what happens if I use canteen to collect some of the water? Why do I need the water again? Make that young? I don't know. Okay.
A canteen full of water from the Fountain of Youth. No thanks, the last thing I want is to live forever through one of these games.
Okay. Alright, so now... Oh, wait. Oh, is that why I have the cork? Oh, okay, so I can't get the sand until I turn the water off, I guess. So let's put a cork in the Fountain of Youth? Oof. That doesn't seem like a good idea. Okay, now I can collect some sand.
I need something to put it in first.
Right. Gratuitous 3D scene. Why does he look chrome? Uh-oh.
Oh, damn. I forgot to shout 4.
Epilogue. Queen Kong.
Say farewell to all your bills.
I can't turn the volume up. Probably shouldn't anyway. So that was it? That was Act 4? Oh, this is back in the theater. Yeah, this is where we cut in the bits of the Elf Queen.
Well, I never.
Ooh, I say. Oh, that is good. Run, you fools! It's for real!
I'm not sure whether they spent enough on the script for this movie. It seems to be all just special effects.
Hmm? Is it intermission yet? I was hoping for something nice and sticky on a stick.
The only thing sticky around here is this finale. Get on with it!
Okay, so I think that was the bit I was thinking of the first time that it played that reel. Where I could have sworn the elf queen was supposed to be popping out of the screen. So I guess that's the epilogue. Okay. Alright, I guess I need to save the librarian from the evil giant elf queen.
Your bladders here.
My old mate Dibbler. It is my ultimate aim to convince him to sell himself off to the army for target practice. Pretty Polly.
Raven.
Oh, gah! Sorry, got carried away again. I do hope the little fella's okay up there. I'll rescue him soon.
Ogle, snappy for a ragman's trumpet. Millennium Hand and Shrimp.
Yes, it is very romantic, isn't it?
Oh, bugger it. Front the biscuit for a sneaky trouser. I told them.
You're just an old softy under that crust, aren't you? Of course, she is rather tall, but they do say size isn't important.
Actually, they do make a beautiful pair, you know.
Bugger it.
I mean, the librarian and the giant. Do you think we should rescue him, Dean? Well, I was just wondering if we might have to rescue her. Perhaps we'd better just let nature take its course?
Got a horse, did you say? How's he going to get it up that tower with that big woman in the way?
Okay. Window, Granny. The rest of them are just a crowd. So it's only these three that have names.
Look at that lot. Like a school of guppies at feeding time. Undead, but still trying. Now, Granny isn't the sort who suffers fools gladly. As a suffering fool myself, I'll go along with it.
Hey, Dibbler. What have you got for me?
Bladders! Get your bladders here! Only a groat apiece, and even then I'm cutting my own throat.
Bladders? Are you taking the Bladders?
Bladders, my friend, a rustic forerunner of the more familiar rubber balloon, as enjoyed by children. This is absolutely true. Who says computers aren't educational? I've got sheep bladders,
yeah.
vole bladders, moose bladders. You want a bladder? I'm your man.
You know, I believe you.
You can do other things besides blow 'em up, you know. Oh, dozens of uses a good bladder. Although right now, I admit I can only think of one or two. One, really.
What do you need a bladder for? Balloon. Send a balloon up to save librarian?
Animal bladders.
That's right, Squire.
There's toys for children.
Wonderful idea, eh?
Look, do you really think this is an appropriate part of an animal's offal to be touting about as a child's toy?
Well, I suppose you're right, sir. But the stomach gets used for haggis and the intestines get used for sausage skins. Wait, brilliant! There's one bit no one ever uses. I can get hold of a pile of them right now.
No, stop right there. This has gone far enough. Bladders I can almost understand, but I will not allow you to run about giving children toys made out of...
Skulls, sir? What's wrong with that? I can make little drums, castanets, little money boxes.
Skulls. Oh, good. Right. Well, that's okay then. You just go and sell some animal skulls later on.
It'll have to be later, Squire. I'm still trying to shift all those animal colon footstools I made up yesterday.
Colon footstools?
Now that's free enterprise. You see, that's what makes this city great. A man's free to reuse the internal organs of dangerous fauna in any way he sees fit, no matter what the health department says. All right, I'd like to buy some bladders, please.
Certainly, Squire. Now then, what sort? We've got your rat, your vole, that's the field vole, meadow vole, and the killer Clatchian vole.
A killer vole?
Oh, yeah. You know the ones, 6 feet long, covered in poisonous spines, with incisors like chisel blades.
But I thought voles were sweet little things, you know, small and brown and covered with fur.
Not these ones, sir. Take your arm off in an instant. They've levelled whole continents. Obliterated ships filled with puppies, baby kittens and innocent nuns.
Wait a minute. These look like sheep bladders. It comes to something when a poor sheep is finding its essential organs floating around as kiddies' balloons.
Sheep, sir? Never, sir. Catch me arming sweet little creatures with curly wool and big brown eyes? Nah, not on my life. Cut me own throat if I tell a lie. These have been taken from Clatchian voles. A life form so foul, sir, so venomous, so putrid and psychotic that the hunters were all awarded medals for services to humanity. Clatchian voles is like rabid sharks on legs, sir.
Oh, well, that's all right then. In that case, give me some of them.
Right you are, Squire.
I just hope they had time to go to the lavatory first, though.
Okay. What do I still have in here?
Bladders,
Oh, I still have the water.
bladders here.
Put the water into the bladders? Yes. So I'm making Fountain of Youth water balloons.
Animal bladders filled with water. We could be onto something here.
Okay. What's everyone else got?
What are you still doing here?
Doing? Well, I'm not dying, that's for sure. I've tried drowning, I've tried stabbing, I've tried hanging. And that's an extremely boring way to spend the night hanging around.
Yes, well,
Then I tried poison, poison snakes, poison ivy, poison potions. Even tried me some of that deep water blowfish, but do you think I dropped dead? Not a bit of it. I went to the worst reputed restaurant in Ankh-Morpork, and that was hard to find, let me tell you. I got a meal made by the owner's pet rat, called William. Still nothing. Can't even get a decent case of food poisoning in the town these days. In my day and age, you went in fear of your life every time you went into a street cafe. There was your basic food poisoning, your lead poisoning from the cooking pots, ground glass from the mixing pestles.
yes, look, I really have to go.
And it bloody cost me 17 pence. 17! Just for a bit of fly-blown blowfish. For that kind of money, you'd expect them to throw in William the Rat as well. I ask you, how's a body supposed to get its last rites in this day and age? I am going to die if it's the last thing I do.
Okay, good to know. Oh, broom.
Hello there, young man. Having a good day?
This is clearly some attempt at sarcasm.
Right.
Haven't you got anything better to do than sit here all day?
Well, it's not every day I get to see a man torn to pieces by a giant elf.
Oh, yes. Point taken. Are you sure this is where you want to be? I mean, it's not exactly safe, is it?
I don't know. The safest place seems to be wherever you are. I heard all those comments you made about the animation budget, you see.
She's right there, you know. Waiting to see me get croaked, is she? Only the fact that this is the last scene of the game makes me refrain from saying something really acidic. You can swap minds with this raven, can you?
Yes, I'm very good at it.
Oh, go on. You can't possibly manage to put all your knowledge and experience into that tiny little avian brain.
Of course I can. Just watch.
What a clever woman. Clever, yet oddly dumb.
Okay. Yoink.
Bladders, get your bladders here.
Okay, so we use
Your
the broom.
typical flying witch's broom. Looks like it's past its 1,000-mile warranty.
Do I use the broom to get up the tower? Or do I put Windle on the broom?
You'd only want to take it with him. Well, we're on the right track. On a scale of trackness, I'd give us a 7 out of 10.
Okay.
Well, we're on the right...
Right track, 7 to 10. Do I attach bladders to the broom?
We'll probably burst it. This broom's for riding. Let's leave it at that.
Bladders, get your
Tying that up won't do me much good, even if it is fun.
Okay, can't tie them up. You vampire mouse, what good are you?
You'd only want to take it with him.
bladders, get your bladders here.
Okay, it has to do something with the bladders and the broom. Those are the only two objects that I've collected here. I can't attach the bladders to the broom. Oh, if I'm going up, I can't take luggage with me. I'm wondering if these need to be on. Do I need to take anything else?
Get your bladders here.
There's already the water in the balloons. Maybe the bunny?
How cute. A little bunny rabbit for putting pyjamas in.
Let's just see what happens. I think all you need to do is go up with the balloons. I'm not exactly who I'm supposed to be throwing them at. But let's see what happens.
Bladders, get your bladders here. What is it now? The dead are supposed to rest in peace, you know. Run! It's a falling giant woman! And that's another thing. In my day, girls were sweet, demure little things, not 60-foot tall monsters like you apparently get now. And I'm also pretty sure that in my day, they all actually wore something under the... Sometime later. So, it's you at last, is it? So where do you think you've been?
Sorry, it's been a bit of a confusing week.
Confusing? I've been undead since 10:30 on Tuesday morning. I mean, I wouldn't complain, but I lost 17 pence just on blowfish since I died. You'd think the afterlife would be cheaper, wouldn't you?
Well, I've said sorry, haven't I? Come on, let's have a curry before we go. My treat.
Ah, well, all right, that is rather decent of you. By the way, I tried strangulation, drowning, poison, traffic accidents. I even listened to improvised jazz music. But that just made me wish I was dead. Or that the musicians were dead at any rate. How did I finally manage to go?
You got sat on by a giant elven queen.
Now there's one I never thought of trying. Still, if you gotta go...
The end.
There's a place you're always welcome.
Alright, and that is Discworld 2.
Everyone can get in, 'cause it's absolute.
I quite like that game. I don't know. I think I kind of preferred the first one more, but the second one was good. The second one has a bit more charm because it's nostalgic. It was the one that I started with, it's the one I played. The first one, this time that I played it was actually the first time that I played it. Whereas number 2, I have played a few times before. But again, I barely remembered any of it. Like, there were a few scenes that seemed familiar, but otherwise, solving the puzzles and such, it was like playing it for the first time again. It was really good. I really do wish that these would be remastered and be put out there again, because these are worth people knowing about and playing. I kind of wish that there were a few others. I think there was one, Discworld Noir or something like that, but I think it's only done for the console. I don't remember which console. So I don't know if there's a PC version of it floating around out there. I might try and hunt it down. I don't know anything about it. It might be good. I don't know. But, so yeah, that is Discworld 2, which is either known as Mortality Bites or Death Presumed ... depending on where the game comes from. But yeah, that was really neat, really neat. And I'm glad that I was able to get these working again so that I could actually play them. So again, these aren't really available anywhere. They're not on GOG, they're not on Steam or anything like that. I just happened to own a copy of Discworld 2, and I was able to find a copy of Discworld 1. And I managed to get them both working through the ScumVM launcher, which kind of smooths out the bugs and gets these games working on modern computer systems. Which is great, because it means these old school, nostalgia-inducing games are still perfectly playable in today's day and age. And I'm very glad that I'm able to continue playing these. But anyway, I think that is going to wrap it up for this video. So, thank you so very much for those who have been watching along. I hope you've enjoyed these games as much as I have. But, I think that's going to wrap it up. So, again, not a particularly long video, but that is the end of the game. So, again, thank you very much for watching. Whether you were able to jump in and see a bit live, or if you're watching these as the VODs that are on YouTube, which now the completed playlist is now available to watch from beginning to end. All the way from the beginning of Discworld 1 to the end of 2. But I think that'll about do it for now. So I will see you all next time.